If you get it word for word, I'll give you 2 tickets to a game. And it was in the museum 4 times. And you know, in 12 years, nobody's ever won these tickets off me. And if you do get it word for word, I'll give you 2 tickets, but they're for last week's game.
Railway Management Institution.
Local football? No. There you are, you had a chance. Newton Heath, Lancashire and Yorkshire, Railway, Cricket and Football Club. Cricket. Now the cricket team are still going strong today, but the football team, in 1902 the football team started to have a few problems, money problems. They had no money to pay any of the players any wages, and the club was going bankrupt. A wealthy businessman took over the club called John Henry Davis, a local brewer. Mr Davis put £60,000 of his own money into the club. It saved the club, and the first thing he did as soon as he saved it was to change the name to Manchester United. They came to this stadium here, Trafford Park, in February 1910. The very first game we played here, over 45,000 people was in to see that very first game. A remarkable crowd. But over the years, many crowds had come to Old Trafford, because this is now the largest stadium in Great Britain owned by a Football League club. There's almost 76,000 seats in this stadium. We also have 150 private boxes where people can sit down and have a meal while the game's in progress. They can have a few drinks, they can have snacks. But yes, one of these boxes would cost you in the region of £56,000 for the season. The largest box is over there, where 16 people would watch the game from, £125,000. Every single seat, every box is already sold out for the coming season. So the only time you can acquire tickets is to buy one from the hospitality, where you would sit in these seats, or the One United membership. You have to join the One United membership. And then you go into a raffle to see if you can win tickets for a game here at Old Trafford. Now just look at the pitch behind me. Looks magnificent, doesn't it? Just 2 weeks ago there was no grass on that pitch, and just look how well it is now. It's not a carpet of grass, it's pure seed. They put seed on it, put the sprinklers on, and the grass starts to grow quite quickly. This water we use here at Old Trafford is very special. Manchester is noted for some fabulous weather, the rain. All the rain what falls on the stadium, we save it, we purify it, and that's it there, coming back onto the pitch to help with the growth of the grass. Now, around the stadium we have various points to show you. Over at the far corner over there is where our wheelchair guest comes on match day. We have a place for people who are not as fortunate as us. They arrive at the stadium in a wheelchair. They have partially sighted people. We have facilities for all these people, and we also have seats for the carers to look after them. A full area is for the wheelchair guests and the blind people over at the corner over there. Where you see those people now is the dugouts where the managers, the substitutes and the coaches sit. At the back of it, the very dark seats, is the director's box. The people who control the club, the people who run the club. Alex Ferguson, David Gill, Bobby Charlton, they have seats over there. And then at the back of it you'll see Old Trafford, Manchester. Just below that is the main television gantry. That's where all the games are televised live around the stadium. But also, that corner over there is where the players come out of the tunnel. That's where the players come out of the dressing rooms over there. The Stretford End. The Stretford End is for our fanatical supporters, the people who do all the chanting, the singing. And the reason it's the Stretford End, just on the other side of there, is a little town called Stretford. But our fanatical fans will sit there. Up at the top corner over there, there's 3 special boxes. That's where the interviewers go after the game. The people who talk about the game, the likes of Alan Hansen, Peter Reid, Lorimer, all these people go in there after the game to talk about what's happened on the pitch. But it's a marvellous setting to come here and watch games at Old Trafford. Now last year we repaired all the undersoil heating, the drainage system and the sprinkler system below the ground. It took almost 2 weeks to have a look at this pipework because they had to go down 1.5 metres, and then they filled it in, put the seed on, and the grass has grown. But would you believe, this pitch last year won us the accolade of being the best playing surface. The ground staff won the top accolade for being the best ground staff in the country, and that's for all sporting venues where there's grass. And we have our great head groundsman, the grounds director. He won the top award for all artificial full turf pitches because this is fabulous at the end of the season. Okay, has anybody got any questions? Okay, take a few photographs then.
Thank you.